First of all, sir, congratulations on a huge launch. I'm sure you must be excited for these two new products to hit the Indian markets. What are your initial thoughts?
Absolutely excited. I think our attempt has always been to surprise consumer with a lot of options, and we know before even Diwali comes, our attempt was to give surprises to the consumers, so that they can pick choose both the best worlds we have announced today, the smallest of the screen and the biggest of the screen.
Right, of course. So let's just talk about the X200 FE to start off with. FE often turns out to be meaning a flagship essential. So I'm sure there must be several flagship grade features that are in the X200 FE. But were there any conscious trade-offs that you made while attaining this compact form factor? And if yes, then how do you plan to communicate those to the Indian buyer who's very heavy on the spec sheet?
Okay, I think interesting one. So I would say when FE for us stands for fashion edition, as the color says it all. I think the UD colors which we are introducing, all the three UD colors we are introducing for consumers, knowing that the Gen Z are going to love it. Trade-off, honestly, I don't think so. We are doing any trade-off. We always design, conceptualize our phone basis our consumer needs. During our consumer dipsticks, we found that people are looking for compact screen. Okay. There is a renewed interest we have of late seen with young consumer that actually wanting to hold a compact phone. Mm-hmm. But the pain point was they had to compromise on the flagship camera features, either battery or cameras. We thought, why not fix this? So X200 FE, our attempt is to cater to these young audience who wanting a compact phone but don't want to compromise on the flagship features.
Fantastic. I must say I love the colors that we have here, especially the yellow one that I've gotten for review.
Thank you for the compliment. In fact, that's my favorite color as well.
I can see why. So, but let's talk about is the X200 FE more of a volume driver for Vivo, or is it a more portfolio brand builder for it in India?
All right. So at Vivo, of course, market share, business volumes, ASPs matters. Right. But what we feel, if you get the product right, everything falls in place automatically. So every unit sales count to us, whether it is X series or V series. I think even V series does a brand building for us.
Right.
Right. So I would say
I think the V in V series stands for value for you.
Yeah, you can say that, but I would say it actually suffices both the purposes. So it's while it will help in building our sales volume in the premium segment, but at the same time also building the brand prospects.
Right. Let's talk about the Fold as well. So will there be a strong offline push for foldables this year, or are you planning to lean into your online marketplace to sell the Xfold 5?
All right. So first thing first, I think with Fold 3 Pro, we already set the bar higher, right? We were the first one to define the norms of foldable segment in this price point, right? But with Xfold 5, I think online and offline, we are at Vivo, we want to give consumers to choice. Phone will be available in both the channels, online and offline, with all attractive offers, which we've announced today, right? And 24 months EMI, 10% cashback, 10% on V-Shield, right? Our attempt is again to delight our consumer, what they're looking for. We wanted to facilitate that. But we don't have any channel agnostic plan. The consumer can decide if he wants to order it sitting at home, he can do that. If he wants to visit, experience it first and then buy it, that option is also available.
Sounds good. So this is of course the Xfold 5. The previous device was the Xfold 3 Pro. So can we also assume that there will be an Xfold 5 Pro in the future?
Okay, so I would put it like this. So in fact, all the Pro features, if you look at Xfold 3 Pro, we have added that in Xfold 5, right? It's just a nomenclature, but in terms of Pro function, Pro features, it's already bunged into Xfold 5. Rather, it is much more slimmer, much more lighter. And if you look at the camera capabilities which we announced today, not only the hardware, even the software capabilities, one of its kind, Origin Workbench. Origin Workbench allows consumer to open 5 apps together, right? So I would say it's just the name. Rather, we have put in all the Pro features in Xfold 5.
Right. Yeah. Since the chipset is the same on both the phones, the Fold 3 Pro as well as the Fold 5,
yes.
Are we expecting any of these software features to trickle down to last year's device as well?
So chipset is same. Yes, in our industry, if we launch any, let's say, AI-oriented feature, which are software-driven, through OTA, we have plans to cater it to our existing Fold 3 Pro consumer as well.
So I think the previous gen foldable users will be very delighted with that
Definitely,
news.
definitely. In fact, if you look at, we don't just sell devices as an hardware. Our attempt is to sell as an experience to our consumers. So we don't want this experience to be hampered. In fact, 4 plus 5 years of OS update is another commitment to tell if they buy today, 5 years is taken care of.
Absolutely. And I think with the foldable, you've covered 10 plus years of folding and unfolding thanks to the hinge here.
Yes. In fact, if you would have noticed, Fold 3 Pro was 5 lakh fold.
Yes.
Here it is 20% higher, 6 lakhs.
Fantastic. So I think for an average user, if it's 100 times folding
a day, so it easily you can say
16
that
plus
for
years.
next 10 years, over 10 years,
Yes.
it's guaranteed to.
Absolutely. Once again, sir, congratulations on a successful product launch. All the best. And I believe these phones are going to do really well.
Thank you, Lakshay, for your kind words. Appreciate your
So
time.
these are the new X200 FE and the Xfold 5 from Vivo, launched today in India. For more such videos, stay tuned to Business Today.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.